Hey guys, it's Brandy. So I just want to apologize for again being late with my video. I actually filmed this week's response earlier in the week and my computer died, and apparently when it died it took the video along with it. So I am here at 12:35 in the morning refilming my video for this week. So this week's topic is what does crunchy mean to you, your friends, your family, your acquaintances, and do they approve, disapprove, do you have any sort of support system, etc. So I'll start by my definition or my belief of crunchy. And to me, crunchy is simply just eco-conscious, eco-friendly, environmentalist, minimalist. Um, I don't really associate the word crunchy with some of the certain things that other people might relate it to. Like, I don't think that if you make your food at home, I mean, I think there's more to being crunchy than just making your own food and thrifting and recycling and um, all that other stuff. I also commonly see people refer to crunchy as a parenting choice, and I'm just going to say that although I do think that crunchy is related to a parenting style, I don't necessarily, again, I don't believe that um, crunchy is dedicated to just that. I have to agree with Kara in the sense that back when I was in high school, the first time I heard the term crunchy was um, when it was being used to describe a hippie that was had the layer of dirt and the smelly body odor and the garlic smell, you know, the whole just dirty hippie aura. And since becoming an adult, I have changed my outlook on the way I think, you know, what I believe crunchy is. And so I don't any longer think that crunchy is a term just specifically for dirty hippies. um, so I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but so I think in general I am a crunchy person. Um, Aside from being a crunchy parent, I am definitely crunchy in the sense that I do recycle, I do thrift, I do make my own stuff here at home. I make clothing, you know, I make the whole laundry soap and, you know, just little stuff like that. And also, again, as I mentioned in my earlier videos for the crunchy life, I am an attachment parent, so I believe that my crunchiness kind of flows over into my parenting style in a sense that, you know, I bed share and I breastfed and I um, wore my babies and, you know, just in general, I think those are some of the more common things that could describe being crunchy. Um, I've also been called a granola, and I think that is basically the same kind of thing. It's along the same lines, granola, crunchy, um, hippie. I guess I'm a minimalist, you know. I want to reduce my carbon footprint. I want the earth to be here for as long as possible. You know, I've had these little babies and I want to set their future up to be bright and green and all those awesome things that parents want for their kids. So I think that being crunchy is, you know, it's just, it's a good thing, you know? It's positive, it's good. So I don't think, in terms of my friends and family, I don't think that they they think or believe that crunchy might be the same thing that I think. I think that a lot of people in general just hear the term crunchy and refer it or relate it to, like I said earlier, being granola or stinky, dirty, smelly hippie. And, um, I don't think you have to be dirty, stinky, and smelly to be crunchy or granola. I think that, you just have to be, like I said, eco friendly, environmentally conscious, a minimalist. So I really don't know what my friend's idea of crunchy is because I don't really have any crunchy friends. I realized in class the other night I'm taking a class called, it's an environmental studies class. It's moving towards sustainability. And my teacher asked us a question about community. And I realized that I have more of a sense of being in a part of a community, um, on, like, this is gonna probably sound really silly and stupid, but I have more of a community feeling here on YouTube than I do in my own community. I mean, I relate to so many moms here on YouTube and so many parents just because of the choices that I make and the similarities between all of us. Then, in my community, people see some of the things that I do and they kind of look at me funny or they question. Um, like I said before, the whole cloth diapering, people look at me and they think I'm crazy because I cloth diaper. Or they think I'm crazy because I want to spend as much time with my kids as possible. I don't send them to daycare. I never have. We've worked really hard to keep them out. And, that's just what we do. And I feel like I said, I have more of a support system here on YouTube than I really do in my own community. My family, both my parents grew up in the 60s and 70s, and even though they're like young hippies and not so much like the older hardcore 60s hippies, um, I think that they're kind of crunchy too. I mean, my dad's all about the solar and, growing his own food and just being earth friendly and eco friendly. My mom, I think she used to be sort of a hippie in high school and in her early or late teenage, early 20s. But now I don't think she really pays attention to that. I don't think it's really important to her. I've tried to, you know, just bring things up, simple things, even like recycling. And I know that she does it. I don't think she does it as much as I'd like her to, but I can only I can only make small changes, and as long as I take the knowledge that I have and spread it and share it, I know I'm doing the best that I can. So, do I have a support system, and does my family and friends approve or disapprove? Um, you know, my friends locally here in my state, um, some of them, I have a few friends that are into the whole crunchy lifestyle, crunchy parenting aspect of things, and um, they're pretty supportive. I don't think that they are as hardcore and strict about certain things as I am. I mean, I know everybody has their own level of comfort when it comes to being crunchy and, you know, what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. So I think for the most part, I mean, the friends that follow similar or same lifestyle as I do, they approve and they're a great support system. But I have also equally, if not more, um, acquaintances and friends that don't care or not really. It's not that they don't approve, but they think that what I'm doing is silly and it's like all hunky dory, like, why would you do that? Like, oh, like, I don't know. It's just like ignorant, I guess. So, and it's really frustrating because, you know, we're all the same age, and I feel like if I've put all this time and attention into this research about what I can do to reduce my carbon footprint and, be crunchy, be a minimalist, then why do I still have friends that are the same age as me that want nothing to do with it and think it's crazy? So, um, so yeah, I mean, I think it's equal. It's probably equal. I don't have anybody that hates me or has refused to talk to me because of the things that I do. Um, I definitely have people that hear what I have to say and they kind of like snicker and like make fun of it or whatever. But like I said before, this is my life and this is my choice and my decision, and this is what I want for me and for my family. So I don't really care what anybody else has to say about my lifestyle and whether or not they like it. so, um, so yeah. That being said, I guess I will let you guys all go. I'm at 10 minutes and I wanted to keep this short and sweet. Not to mention it is 10:45 in the morning, or 10:45. Oh my gosh. It is 12:45 a.m. here in Vermont where I am. So I am exhausted and I have to get up early for work tomorrow. So, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And this week I wanted to start something a little bit different. I want to hear from our YouTube subscribers. I'd like to know what you guys think your definition of crunchy is, and what's crunchy to you. And I'd also like to know if what your friends think and what you guys have for a support system, and if your family and friends approve or disapprove. So either get back to me in a private comment, private message, an email, or down in the comment box. Or if you want to, certainly you can do a video response. That's cool too. I like to see those. So I will talk to you guys all later. And hopefully this week I will have some time to do a couple of videos for my personal channel, which is One Hip Mountain Mama, if you didn't already know. And I will talk to you guys all soon. Thanks.